Pathetic. That's all you are, Bill. Drinking your life away. If you can even call this living. Damn it!
Bill, what the hell is going on down there?
Nothing, Hillary. Just banging an intern.
Well, keep it down. I'm trying to sleep.
Yes, honey. Shouldn't have drank so much.
Isn't this a sad, pathetic sight?
Huh? Who's there? Agent Hughes, if that's you, make yourself known. I'm in no mood for games. Agent Hughes? Great, you're going crazy now, Bill. Maybe it's time to get some sleep.
Worry not, Mr. President. You aren't crazy.
What the? Where are you? Who are you?
It is rare to reveal myself to mere mortals such as yourself. Turn around, William, and bear witness.
What the fuck?
Hello there, Bill. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
What are you? How did you appear out of thin air like that?
Oh, William, don't you recognize me? Recognize my voice. You should know very well who I am.
It can't be from Call of Duty Zombies, the Shadow Man?
In the flesh, though let it be known, that game that you know me from, it is based on reality, not the other way around. It was created as a way to keep the memories of the old gods alive, myself, Dr. Monty, etc., though it has its fair share of inaccuracies, shall we say. Monty injected the story across the multiverse in the form of the game, and it's done its job of keeping the general public unaware of the truth. But to those who the Infinity deems important in this vast multiverse, it shall also serve as a sort of blueprint for their lives. A bit of foreshadowing, so to say.
Dr. Monty? Infinity? Multiverse? This all sounds so crazy. If you weren't standing in front of me, I wouldn't believe it for a second. But that must mean, have I been deemed significant?
As it turns out, you have. You see, I am in need of an acolyte, Bill. One who will serve me eternal. And I believe you are the person for the job.
With all due respect, I find that hard to believe. I mean, look at me. I'm a mess. A waste of a life.
Tell me, what ails you so, William? A man of your status, once the most powerful man on Earth. Certainly nothing could bother you this much.
That's precisely it. That's who I used to be. But now, nothing but a distant memory in the eyes of the American public.
Ah, the feeling of being forgotten. But that's not all there is to it, is it, William? I can sense it deep inside you, a feeling of anger.
You're damn right I'm mad. Presidents come and go, and I understand that, but those four, they've managed to stay relevant with those stupid YouTube videos of theirs. Donald, Joe, Barack, and George. Meanwhile, I try to make my own channel and I get no views while they rake in millions. It's just not fair.
I care not about your pathetic YouTube channel. But as it so happens, I too wish to see these presidential zomboys, as they have come to be known as, fall. And with you acting as my pawn, we can both have the satisfaction of seeing our enemies be crushed.
Hold on, crushed? I mean, I don't want them to die. It's not that serious.
Bill, do not deny me now. I can offer you power beyond your wildest dreams, a paradise where you will never be unhappy again. All you have to do is follow my instructions. Trust me, these other presidents, the ones who have brought you such suffering, are part of a grand purpose, one that will not end well for any of us.
I mean, it's hard to refute what you're saying when you're actually here in front of me, a testament to your power. So then, if I do this, you'll reward me.
Beyond your wildest dreams, your wife can join you too in the new world we shall inhabit. Should you succeed, Apothecon rule shall bring you salvation.
In that case, I suppose I have no choice but to submit, Master.
Very good, Mr. President. Very good. Your service to the overlords is appreciated.
Well then, how shall I go about bringing down those four? I'm not the violent type, and they're always surrounded by Secret Service agents.
This battle shall not be waged in the realm that we currently reside, your universe. As I mentioned before, there is a vast multiverse that exists. One such pocket dimension was created to bring about pain and suffering upon those who have sinned. I believe you know it in your world as Alcatraz.
Alcatraz. Of course. Mob of the Dead. How do we get there, though? And what do I do once there?
The only way, Bill, is through an ancient apothecon ritual, one that shall see blood spilled. Your blood. You can only be reborn after death.
Death? But, Master, I have grown attached to this flesh. As wicked and sullied as it may be, I must admit, I'm scared.
Of course you are, William. It's only human that you have grown accustomed to this body of yours, as disgusting and repugnant as it is. A lowly, base creature such as yourself cannot comprehend what lies in store when you are reborn, but I promise it will be worth the pain. How about this? To sweeten the deal, when we rewrite reality, I shall make your wife, as awful as she is, the 45th president, to give back what was stolen from your family.
Really? Oh, thank you, my lord. I am unworthy of such a gift, truly. So then, how should I go about,
To complete the ritual, your death must be in accordance with how the inmates of Alcatraz met their ends.
I see. I know what I must do. I do wonder how my new form will be.
Mr. President, is everything okay down there? Some lightning hit pretty close to the house.
Damn it, Hughes, leave me alone. I don't want to be disturbed for the rest of the night.
All right. Well, let us know if you need anything.
Master, are you still here?
Worry not, Bill. I am with you. All that's left is to take a seat.
As you command, my lord. I'm ready. Ready to destroy those presidential zomboids and claim my reward.
A warning, Bill. For when you arrive and confront them, Biden is the key. He is the most powerful of the four, even if he doesn't yet realize it. His blood will open the gateway for us, if you do your job correctly. If not, though, if you fail me.
I won't, Master. Believe me, with the power I shall receive, those fools won't stand a chance.
For your sake, I hope so. Now, it is time to bid farewell to your weak body, Bill.
The only one I want to say goodbye to is my wife. I'm so sorry to leave you behind, but we shall be reunited. Goodbye, my Hillary.
Mr. President, are you okay down there? I heard you scream. Fuck it. I know you didn't want to be interrupted, Mr. President, but I'm breaking the door down.
President Clinton, where are you? And what the hell is that awful smell? What the... I don't remember President Clinton having an electric chair down here. Hell, that doesn't make any sense, no matter how you slice it. Looks like it's been used. That might explain the smell. What is this? This strange residue is on the chair. I wonder. That shit ain't half bad. Might have to go for seconds. I sure hope Mr. Clinton doesn't mind. Wherever he is, this isn't a good look for the Secret Service. Well, if I'm gonna get fired, might as well do it on a full stomach. Some example I'm setting for Michael, though. Fuck, this shit is bussin'. Fuck. Secretary Clinton, what can I do for you?
You could start by explaining what you're doing down here, Agent Hughes. And where the fuck is Bill?
I don't know where he is. I came down here to check and found this electric chair and it had some yummy powder laying on it. There might be some left if you want some. I don't mind sharing.
What? No, I don't want that. When did we get an electric chair anyways?
Beats me. Maybe it has something to do with Mr. Clinton's gaming setup. Regardless, I call dibs on cleaning it from now on. As long as there's more snacks like this, that is.
Sure, whatever, Hughes. Just if you see Bill, tell him he needs to come to bed. It's late.
You got it, Secretary Clinton. Thank God she's gone. I don't want anyone to see what I'm about to do to the rest of this.
Oh, Ben. Oh, Jerry. This is all too much. I've never been with two men before. Please be gentle. Huh. What the? Who dares to wake me up? That dream was just getting good, too. Now I'll never know what Ben and Jerry's hands feel like, caressing my wrinkly body, lathering me in chocolate chip ice cream.
It's Agent Hughes, sir. May I come in?
Agent Hughes, huh? Sure, come on in.
Sorry to interrupt your nap, Mr. President, but there's been a bit of a situation regarding former President Bill Clinton.
Bill, huh? If I recall correctly, Agent Hughes, isn't your father part of his Secret Service detail?
He is, which makes the situation a bit more embarrassing for me to report on. You see, President Clinton has simply vanished. None of the Secret Service agents, my father included, noticed him leave the premises. Even the security cameras support that claim. It's like he just disappeared off the face of the earth. A full search is underway, of course, but...
Let me stop you right there, Hughes. Can I level with you for a sec?
Of course,
Bill
sir.
is kind of a freak, and I don't want to let him ruin my plans for today.
Plans? I thought your schedule was clear today, Mr. President.
Well, free of presidential duties, sure, but today's a day I've been waiting for a long time. Donald, Barack, and George have finally agreed to play Blood of the Dead with me. You know, some people in the zombies community think Blood of the Dead is a disappointment, like Mr. T. Didify or whatever his name is. But I think it's a masterpiece. I mean, Mob of the Dead doesn't have Blaze Phase on it, now does it?
What the hell is a
Oh,
Blaze
just talking
Phase?
about it makes me so excited. I better call up the boys on Discord so we can play.
That sounds fine and all, Mr. President, but shouldn't you release a statement regarding a former president going missing? The press is in a bit of a frenzy.
Just release a statement from me saying Bill is in my thoughts and prayers, or whatever. I don't care, really. I just want to play Blood of the Dead.
Sure thing, Mr. President. I'll get right on that. Have fun playing your video games today. I'll leave you alone.
Thanks, Hughes. You're the best. Okay, time to get the boys together and play Jason Blundell's magnum opus. Hey everyone, wonderful day, isn't it?
Wonderful? I don't know about that one, Sleepy. Considering you've roped us into playing shit of the dead, I mean Blood of the Dead.
Not to mention Bill has gone missing. I assume you all heard about that?
Yeah, I got briefed on that this morning, and to be honest, I don't give a fuck. Having to suffer through Blood of the Dead is far more devastating news for me. Bill probably just wandered off to film some IRL content for his failing YouTube channel.
That's a bit harsh, don't you think, Donald? I mean, he is a former president. This could be bad news.
It's rare I agree with the testicular tangerine, but he's probably right. Bill's always been a bit odd. Hell, maybe he just wanted to get away from Hillary for a bit.
Well, I couldn't blame him there. Living with her sounds like a nightmare.
Speaking of nightmare, I think we've put off playing this dog shit of a zombies map long enough. This is definitely going to take a good 2 to 3 hours.
I don't think so.
What the hell? Who's playing scary sounds through the soundboard? Knock it off!
That didn't come from my headset. That was real life.
Yeah, who the hell said that? What's going on?
Time to pay for your sins.
What is this? Guys, can you hear me?
Wake up. Wake up. Damn it, Joe. I said wake the hell up.
Of all the times for Sleepy Joe to live up to his nickname.
Don't worry, I know what to do in this situation. I dealt with his nap-prone ass for 8 years as president. All right, Joe, nap time's over. Wake the fuck up.
I'm awake, honey. I'm awake. Wait, guys, where the hell did you all come from? I thought we were supposed to play Blood of the Dead.
Yeah, well, you could say we still are. Look around us, Joe.
Uh-huh. Wait, isn't this Richtofen's laboratory? But How can we possibly be here? This is from a video game.
Clearly this is your fault, Joe. You wanted us to play this map today, and now we're suddenly in the map. Why couldn't you have asked us to play Transit instead?
First off, Donald, that would be just as bad. Hell, maybe worse. Secondly, petty squabbles will get us nowhere. Who knows why or how we're here? But we've got to find a way out.
George is right. Hey, look here, a map of the island. Looks like there's a lot of ground to cover if we're going to look for a way out. There are a few locations of interest marked.
Well, we know our way around the island from our time playing the game, but, Joe, you're a bit of a noob when it comes to zombies, so this is going to be rough.
Yeah, I get it. I'm old and not as experienced as you guys. But if all we have to do is walk from point A to point B, then I can handle myself.
What if it's more than just that, Joe? What if we're here for a reason? I mean, you all heard what that scary-ass voice said before we blacked out and ended up here, right?
Yeah, that we must pay for our sins. Not exactly the kind of thing you want to hear before winding up at a place like this.
Hey guys, relax. Let's not lose our cools just yet. You know, maybe we are here for a reason, but that doesn't mean it's a bad reason. You know, maybe we're here to learn something about ourselves, about the world. I don't fucking know. I'm just trying to stay positive.
I don't know, George. I know what you're trying to do, keep things light, but something about this place gives me the creeps. It's like I've been here before, but I know I haven't.
Well, that much is true. You've never even played Blood of the Dead, or Mob of the Dead for that matter. You actually being here is definitely out of the question, unless you went on one of those Alcatraz island tours in San Francisco.
Probably just one of Joe's dementia moments. Still, we do need to start looking for a way out.
Haven't you realized, presidential zomboids? There is no way out.
There's that voice again. Who the hell are you, and what do you mean, no way out? I'll be damned if I'm trapped in Alcatraz of all places.
That's exactly right, Donald. You four are indeed damned. Damned to this metaphorical and physical prison, and the other inmates are excited to greet you.
Whoever this guy is, he seems to know who we are, which means ending up here was definitely no accident.
And what did he mean by other inmates?
Oh, shit. Guys, over there.
Holy shit, those are zombies. Like real, actual, hungry for our flesh zombies.
We need to find weapons and fast.
Over there, fellas. Fuck it, this'll do. Looks like there's some pistols on the table. You all arm up and I'll handle the meat sacks.
Seriously, the Welling? This thing's a hit marker machine.
Oh, stop your bitching and just grab one.
Oh, you rotten corpses! That'll teach you not to mess with Drone Strike Barry.
Good shooting, Barry. You just saved our asses from becoming zombie lunch.
For now, anyways. We still have no idea on how to get out of here, and I'm sure more of those things are fast approaching.
Well, all I know is that we can't stay here. Actually, I have an idea.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Just hear me out, Donald. Now, I know I'm not as experienced in it as you guys, but what if we did the Blood of the Dead Easter egg steps in real life? Maybe that'd open up some kind of way out of here for us.
Fuck it. I know this map has a notoriously shitty Easter egg, and I'm not sure how the hell it'd work in the context of real life, but it's a better idea than waiting to die. Gentlemen, keep those weapons handy. The prison is waiting for us. I don't mean to alarm anyone, but I think I hear more of those shambling corpses around here.
I know I was excited to play Blood of the Dead with you guys, but I never could have expected it to turn out like this.
Yeah, thanks for that one, Joe. Look where your bright idea got us. Literally in prison.
Really, Donald? How could you possibly blame me for this and not that scary-ass demonic voice we heard earlier? Clearly, whoever that is responsible for bringing us here. As for prison, we all know you've committed numerous felonious acts before, during, and after your presidency. Maybe this is justice, Donald.
There's just one little problem with that theory, Joe. I'm here too. I mean, I'm a saint compared to Agent Orange over here.
Who knows? We can only speculate as to why we're here, but maybe that voice was right. Maybe we really are being punished for our misdeeds.
Well, if this is supposed to be hell, then they certainly nailed the look down. But if I'm being honest, there's nobody I'd rather face hell itself with. then you guys.
Wish I could say the same, but we do have lightweight, deadweight Biden with us.
Oh, come on, man. I'm taking down these zombies just as good as anyone else.
Gotta admit, I'm a bit surprised, Joe. Even with your age, you're holding your own, which is exactly what we'll need from you if we're gonna get out of here.
Let's head on out, see what the rest of Alcatraz has in store for us. I assume the power's probably out, so we should swing by the powerhouse to check. Looks like the mystery box is nearby too. Better weapons will definitely increase our odds of surviving.
It really is like a COD Zombies map in real life, huh? Would be cool if this were some VR experience and not actually life or death stakes.
Yeah, I don't feel right shooting these things. Even if they're trying to eat us, the blood and guts are getting to me.
Wonder how this works. Well, it does, and that's all that matters. Oh, Mog, my beloved, I'll never forget how busted you were at the launch of BO4 and how Treyarch neutered you harder than Joe Biden's brain capacity after his time as VP.
Damn you, George, you lying dog-faced pony soldier. Why, I'm as sharp as a tack, even now.
Joe, do you even fucking hear yourself? Lying, dog-faced pony soldier? Nobody in their right mind talks like that.
Joe's phrases from a bygone era aside, we need to get the power restored. Follow me, boys.
Worth noting that this island has 2 power switches. So even after we check this one, our work isn't done.
Seems like I was right about the power down here being out. Gonna flip the breaker and hopefully get some of these lights back on. There we go. That should restore power to the gate that leads to the catwalk as well.
If we're gonna make it across, we'll definitely need better firepower. This way should lead us to the box.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing a video from Mr. Ball Lick JD or whatever his name is, where he played Blood of the Dead, and that catwalk seemed pretty scary.
First off, Joe, it's Mr. Dalek JD. Secondly, instead of watching that British fuck, you should watch a real goated American zombies YouTuber like Stanley557.
Hello there, fellow zombie slayers.
His videos are peak, trust me. Even if he is a fan of, Voyage of Despair.
George, while you were yapping, a big scary guard zombie showed up.
Less crying, more shooting, Joe.
I'm just getting started.
Go figure. The voice that was speaking to us seems to be the warden. And I'm guessing we haven't seen the last of him.
Well, that dumbass dropped the master key. I'm sure this'll come in handy. But now that we know to expect him, getting better weapons is a must.
Hey, this looks like part of the acid gat kit. If one of us gets our hands on the blunder gat, we could upgrade it. Once the other 2 parts are found, of course.
It really is the mystery box. Looks kind of crazy in real life. Ooh, tough luck, Georgie. Ballistic knives. I mean, the box is a gamble, after all.
Please, if this were gambling, I'd be having fun. It was President Lincoln who famously said,
"If I had 5 hours to chop down a tree, I'd spend the first 27 hours at the casino. If I win, I could pay someone to chop down the tree. And if I lose, I'd be so mad I'd cut down the tree myself. Just be careful and bet all of your daughter's college funds on red and not black, because black will steal all your money." The fuck you staring at?
George, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but this fucking box gave me a damn pistol. Great Caesar's ghost. Oh, I forgot about the wolf heads on the walls. That almost made me piss my depends. And for the 3rd time today.
Well, if you know about these wolf heads, then you should know we need to feed them to get the Hell's Retriever. Let's get to killing.
Should be easier now that the box gave me a fully auto weapon. And the Spitfire, no less. I loved using this on Voyage of Despair.
Do you mean the zombies map, Joe, or like the actual Titanic? Because I wouldn't be surprised if your ancient ass was actually there, and if zombies were somehow involved, seeing as how they're real, apparently.
Listen, I know I'm old, but come on. Being on the Titanic would be ridiculous. But hey, looks like we got the first dog fed, which means we can move on into the prison.
We're better armed too. George, you got rid of those knives, right?
Well, I tried to, but I just got the lock. Thankfully, I pulled the cordite with the belt-fed mag, so I can hold the knives as a secondary.
Fuck these things, just keep coming. Getting across this catwalk is gonna be tough. We'll need to have each other's backs.
Join us, huh? This warden sure knows how to roll out the welcome mat. Let's not keep him waiting, and show him just what we're made of.
Keep the zombies at an arm's length, fellas. It'd be easy to get a bite taken out of you in this cramped-ass area.
Didn't anyone teach you ghouls about social distancing? Nobody wants to catch whatever you've got.
Joe, everyone knows that social distancing crap was a scam. But the biggest scam is that asshole warden over there. If you're trying to scare me into thinking I've done anything worthy of being punished for, you're dead wrong.
Oh, Donald, you poor fool. Your suffering will become the stuff of legends.
Oh shit, you heard me, huh? Well, we'll put you down for a second time.
This guy seems more tanky than before. We gotta fall back to the prison. Keep moving.
Got him. Though I doubt it, I really hope that's the last we've seen of him.
Color me impressed, Joe. I didn't imagine you'd be capable of killing that big freak.
If you were gonna be colored anything, Donald, it'd be orange, you damn pumpkin. But regardless, we managed to make it to the prison. Let's head inside.
Well, fellas, we made it inside. Despite everything thrown at us, we're still standing.
Barely. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I could pass out at any second now.
Normally, I'd give you shit for being Sleepy Joe at a time like this, but I could use a break too, especially since the zombies seem to have backed off for now.
Ditto. Let's find a spot to catch our breath. This seems like as good a spot as any. The OG mob of the dead spawn room.
Yeah. Let's stop here, gather our bearings, and discuss possible steps going forward.
No way out, huh?
Well, that's not the kind of message you want to see scrawled onto a wall in blood.
What would be the kind you'd want to see Barry?
Oh, I don't know, George. Maybe everyone finds a way out?
Well, then it probably wouldn't be written in blood, now would it? Besides, maybe that message is right. I just can't shake the feeling that we really are trapped here.
You know what, Joe? Your pessimism is starting to tick me off. Maybe your senile ass doesn't see a reason to keep living, but the rest of us do. If you want to die in this hellhole, be my guest.
Donald, chill out. You know you don't really mean that.
Still, he's got a point. Joe, the last thing we need right now is you weighing us down. You've got to pull yourself together.
No, you're right. I need to calm down. I'm not usually like this. What's that? A hat. Something about it. It's drawing me to it. Seeing this, holding it in my hands, it's a reminder that we're not the first ones who've been here. I suspect this prison has long been a bastion of suffering.
Isn't that...
Joe, you Nimrod! Now is not the time to be making a fashion statement. Put the damn hat down. We gotta get back to looking for a way out.
I know, Donald, it's just... Oh, fuck!
Joe, are you all right?
My head, voices flooding my mind. Who are you? What do you want?
Great, he really is gonna die on us. Pull yourself together, creepy Sleepy Joe.
Oh, something's happening. I can feel myself slipping away.
Joe? Joe!
Out of the way, Obama! Damn it, Joe, you're not allowed to die here of all places. Joe, get up!
What's going on? Who am I? What is this? This body. This isn't me. It's like I'm in the passenger seat, and I can't make out the face either. Where am I? Where's Donald, George, and Barack?
Arlington, it's almost lights out. You know the drill, get ready for inspections.
Oh, hey, Ferguson. How you doing tonight?
Well, Al, I'll be doing much better when I can go home and stop looking at your ugly mug.
Sheesh, tough crowd. Seriously though, Ferguson, can I level with you for a sec? It's just something's bothering me. And you seem like a smart guy if I'm being truthful.
This better be the real deal this time, Weasel. I got a 4-year-old waiting for me.
No, I'm not fooling. I won't waste your time, Stanley. It's just, you ever feel like you're...
Someone else?
Like someone you're not.
Oh, sure. Like when I'm talking to you, I feel like I'm the one being punished here.
Very funny, Ferguson. Just forget I said anything then. I'll get ready for inspection.
Listen, Arlington, you're only here for a few years. Compared to some of the inmates here, you're harmless. Just try to keep your nose clean and your head low. I know how this place can feel, but you'll be out of here in no time. Maybe get some work on that comic of yours done, huh? I'm sure that'll just fly off the shelves. Icarus from Mars. Anyways, go ahead and line up, Weasel.
There's definitely something more going on here. Maybe Ferguson was right, though. Just a few years on this rock, and you'll be home free, Al.
Damn it. Joe, why won't you wake up?
Something's not right here. When he picked up that hat, it's like he had a reaction.
Look, I know Joe is, well, Joe, but I don't think a hat would cause him to have a medical emergency unless he's in a much worse shape than we thought. Come on, Joe, as much as I hate to admit it, we do need you. If anything, I want to be able to beat your ass in the 2024 election. It wouldn't be as fun against Kamala. That'd be too easy.
Look, he's awake.
Whoa, talk about an out-of-body experience. Oh, hey guys.
Don't you hey guys us, you bag of bones. We thought you kicked the bucket.
Oh, Donald, I knew you cared about me.
As if. Like I said, I just need you to stick around so I can get my revenge in the 2024 election, nothing more.
Don't listen to him, Joe. He was more worried about you than anyone. But on a serious note, what the hell happened? Are you feeling okay now?
Well, I feel fine, if not a little confused. It was the strangest thing. I think whatever happened was due to that hat. When I blacked out in this world, it's like my subconscious was transferred into another body. I was experiencing someone else's life or memories vicariously. I'm not exactly sure. Whoever's eyes I was seeing through, it seemed to be someone who was an inmate here at Alcatraz. Like the real one, not this fucked up hell dimension.
So either you had a dementia moment or Obama's theory was right.
Well, circumstances are already strange enough, it's not too far-fetched to believe, even if it is coming from Joe. And of course, based solely on Call of Duty Zombies lore, which may be more rooted in fact than it seems, this prison does have a lot of history.
Well, during this vision, or whatever it was, Joe, did you see or hear anything particularly useful?
Not really. It was just a short experience of the guy who owned this hat. Al Arlington, I think his name was. And I'm not sure why or how, but maybe this hat is like a bridge to the real prison, or a way to see the memories of that guy.
Al Arlington, like the weasel from Mob of the Dead, he's real?
If Joe's word is to be believed, it seems so. But as we've seen, a lot of things we previously thought confined to a video game are pretty real.
In that case, maybe you should hold on to the hat, Joe. Perhaps if you get more glimpses into the weasel's time at Alcatraz, they could offer some kind of clues on how to get out of here, or about our current predicament.
I guess it's possible. I mean, I'm sure there's a reason behind all this supernatural stuff. Maybe our unknown tormentor doesn't know about this. I just hope these visions don't happen at an inopportune time, like when there's zombies chasing us. Though if I was gonna get eaten by zombies, I guess it'd be best to happen when I'm not conscious.
Nobody's getting eaten by zombies. Mark my words, we are all getting out of here. Remember our slogan during our 2008 campaign, Joe? Yes, we can.
Ever the optimist, huh, Barry? Though I suppose we'll need a bit of hope if we want to escape this prison. With that said, we should move on. I think our break has gone on long enough. Just be ready for more of the undead as we head into the cell block.
Fetch me their souls.
Oh no, not the dogs. Anything but those damn dogs.
Maybe this is karma, Joe. You'll get a taste of how your Secret Service agents felt when they were attacked by your own little hellhounds, Major and Commander.
Please, those two dogs are saints. They just get excitable is all. Though maybe I should apologize to that Secret Service boy, Hughes. I know he's had his hand bit a couple times.
Well, that would require you to take responsibility for your actions, something you and your party is apparently allergic to.
Now that is just rich coming from you of all people, Donald. The guy who paid a porn star to keep their affair a secret.
Less squabbling, more shooting these mutts. There, that was the last of them.
Max ammo.
Oh, someone is not happy they had to give us a refill.
It is not by my choice that I must abide by these rules, Donald. We'll see if you still have that attitude of yours when you're being ripped to shreds by the hordes.
Oh, the only thing getting ripped is your asshole a new one. Once we feed these wolf heads, I'm gonna find you and shove the Hell's Retriever where the sun don't shine.
You know, these dog heads on the wall aren't so scary when you look past their size, appetite, and being on fire.
So basically everything?
Well, at least they only crave zombie flesh. For that, they get a pass.
Ooh, can I get a pass too, Obama? You know, the kind only you can give me?
Donald, just shut the hell up. Look, the wolf has been fed. We can get out of this cramped area now. We still gotta restore power to the rest of the prison, so we should cut through the Citadel tunnels next.
Barry's right. Before we can attempt any of the Easter egg steps, we gotta get the power on. Speaking of, does anyone know how to do it? Blood of the Dead has a notoriously hard Easter egg, which I imagine is worse in person.
George, everyone knows that I am the most elite zombies player of all time. My knowledge unmatched by even the most hardcore of players, even when it comes to shitty maps like Blood of the Dead.
I sure hope so, Agent Orange, but we all know about your knack for exaggerating things.
This place seems pretty dark and scary. Can someone hold my hand, please?
I'd soon rather cut off my hand than let it touch yours like that, Joe. Also got the number machine unlocked.
Heads up, found a shield part.
Joe, you're like 80 years old. How the fuck can you be scared of the dark still?
Oh, I don't know, Donald. Maybe because it's a literal haunted prison, filled with zombies and some evil entity capable of sending us here in the first place, all of which who want us dead. Ever think of that?
Hard to argue with you when you put it like that, Joe. But on the bright side, power has been restored.
Unfortunately, our warden friend is back as well. How many times do we have to put him down before he takes a hint?
Down he goes. Maybe this will be the last time.
And just what the fuck is so damn funny?
I cannot die. With the power he has given me, I will always come back.
Bro really thinks he's William Afton with that I always come back bullshit.
Now this is what I'm talking about. Back when I was part of the Irish Mafia, we'd run around with these. I tell you, in my youth I ran around with some bad boys. But then I turned my life around and became the man I am today.
Joe, just how old are you exactly? Never mind, don't care. I got the fucking blundergat.
Oh my gosh, me too, George. We're twinning. Now we just gotta figure out how to upgrade it to the Thundergat. You know how to do that, Donald?
The fuck did you just say to me, you little festering boil? Thundergat? That's not a real thing, Joe. You made that shit up.
I did not. I remember seeing a YouTube video with it. It was purple and shot lightning.
And, you just believe everything you see on the internet, Joe?
Of course. Didn't you know it's illegal to lie on the internet? Like, for example, I got an email from some Egyptian banker named Mohammed Musa, who said one of his clients, a billionaire, died alongside his whole family, and that I had randomly been selected as the new heir to his fortune. All I had to do was send him my bank account info. Just waiting on the deposit now. Soon I'll be richer than even Donald.
If we somehow make it back home, your internet access is going to start being monitored, Joe, like a child. Holy shit, our box luck is actually insane. I also got the blundergat.
Really? Everyone but me? Talk about rigged. The box must be part of the establishment.
Ooh, is this one of the perk machines? I'm parched. Bottoms up. Smooth. Too smooth.
We should take the gondola back up, guys. Saves us a whole lot of walking. Then we can get the last dog head fed by the warden's house.
Everyone on. No man left behind.
Later, you freaks. See you never. Well, I say that, but I know there's going to be more waiting for us up top.
Well, it's a good thing there's 4 kick-ass Americans with 3 blundergats between us ready to send them back to hell.
Well, we might already be in hell. And in that case, who knows where we're sending them?
Heads up, guys. There's a fuck ton waiting for us. Be ready, fellas.
Holy shit, it's like we've stepped right through the gates of hell.
Well, it's a good thing we got a perfectly timed insta-kill.
You should be dead already. To hell with these damn rules.
Whoever's got us imprisoned here, it doesn't sound like they have much experience in charge of this whole operation. That might end up being our saving grace. That said, to improve our odds even further, we should look for the Pack-a-Punch. We'll need the spectral shield in order to harness the energy needed to summon it.
Good thing I found the ectoplasm then. Let's get this shield built behind the OG electric cherry spot.
Ooh, I'll do it. This shield lets you see the spirit world, right?
Something like that? Though apparently you can already do that, Joe. seeing as how you claim to have talked to long-dead world leaders and shake hands with ghosts at your speeches.
Huh?
But seriously, Joe, you can use the warden's key to suck up zombie souls and weaponize them. Pretty handy stuff.
Well, Joe's pretty good at sucking, literally and figuratively, so I'm sure he'll figure it out quick.
You're so mean. I'm gonna buy Quick Revive just so I can not revive you with it. Smooth. Too smooth.
Okay, why do you keep saying that? Also, Quick Revive is anything but smooth. According to Dempsey, it tastes like fermented herring dipped in cat piss.
I don't know, I can't think of anything else to say. Besides, it wasn't that bad. Huh, there's that ominous message again. I wonder who wrote it.
Dear Lord, I know this is probably weird hearing from me of all people. Hell, I'm not even sure if you're real, but I've got to talk to someone. After all, there's nobody waiting for me outside. Nobody writing letters to poor Weasel. I hate that nickname. I'm capable of so much more. If only someone, anyone, gave me a chance. I just wish I wasn't here. I know I've done some terrible things, but I'm not dangerous. I don't want to hurt anyone. Unlike some of the cold-blooded killers I'm locked in here with. If you're still listening, God, just, I guess, keep me safe while I'm here. Let these next few years go by quick. That's all I can ask. Amen. Well, hello there, little fella. Aren't you a cute guy? You know, some people think pigeons are ugly birds, but I don't think there's such a thing. I mean, those wings are majestic. I guess we're alike in that regard, huh?
Underestimated by the rest of the world, disregarded, called names. I can feel your pain, Al, of wanting to live up to others' expectations, but always falling short. I wish you could hear me.
But unlike you, little guy, I'm stuck here. All this moping around isn't good for you, Al. Still. I wish I could just fly out of here, right off the roof of this rock. I'd much rather be an ugly pigeon than a useless weasel.
It happened again.
You don't say. Obama had to drag your ass to safety while George and I killed dozens of zombies.
Yeah, but to be honest, I've dragged Joe's sleeping ass from all sorts of strange places when he was vice president.
Don't try and justify this, Obama. He could have gotten himself or me killed.
Hey, I didn't mean for that to happen, it just did.
Did you see or learn anything useful while you were wherever your mind was?
Just another vision of that weasel fella. He seemed pretty down in the dumps about his predicament.
Well, boo fucking who? What about our predicament? I don't care about a depressed mobster from the 1930s right now.
I don't know, man, but I do think there's a reason for all this. Surely there's something these visions are trying to tell me.
I sure hope so. Last thing we want is you blanking like that again at a bad time and for nothing.
Well, as you can see behind us, Joe, we did get the Pack-a-Punch machine here. Let's get our weapons upgraded and continue our search for a way out.
All right, it may not be the Blundergat, but a fully auto shotgun is the next best thing. But pink is not my color.
Normally I'd say who cares at a time like this, but I gotta admit, the Blood of the Dead Pap camos are a huge step down from the ritualistic one in Mob.
Don't mind me, just getting my suck on with this spooky shield.
Joe, I swear it feels like you're doing this on purpose at this point.
I'm just trying to be funny, Donald, like you. Humor is a good way to distract from this unfortunate situation we find ourselves in.
Well, keep trying. It's rare I find self-deprecating humor of that variety funny.
You all weren't kidding about the camos. My gun looks like it's covered in piss.
Funny you mention that, my pants feel the same way. Bruh. I mean, now that we have better weapons, we should go look for that last wolf head, right?
Yeah, off to the warden's house then.
More demon dogs. I don't know why this demonic voice is even trying with them. They're no threat to us anymore.
I just had a random thought. We all know Bill disappeared recently, You all think something similar happened to him too? What if he was taken to this place?
Well, if he was sent here all by himself, then he's definitely dead. That dude sucks at zombies.
Yes, that's right. Bill Clinton is dead. And I was the one to end his wretched life.
You're a monster. Bill may have been a bit odd, but he was my friend, damn it.
Well, shit. If he really killed Bill, then who knows what he's gonna do to the rest of us?
Like I said, I'm not afraid of this guy. We can either give up and let him win, or fight and avenge Bill. I'll go with the latter.
I'm glad you're able to keep composed, Donald. Someone needs to. Anyways, we got the last wolf head fed. Where do we get this Hell's Retriever thingy?
Well, it's in the mines below the warden's house and between the showers, kind of just floating down there. I guess we, just open this grate and it'll send us there?
Seems pretty sketchy, but fuck it, we have no other choice. Let's do this. Oh shit, this is easily the weirdest thing I've ever felt in my life, and that's saying a lot. There it is. Gotcha.
There's George. Thank goodness we all made it. That was intense.
Shield, check. Magic hatchet, check. Now all we need is the spoon to get this quest officially underway.
A spoon? Don't tell me, Donald. Are we gonna have chocolate chip ice cream?
Jesus, Joe, did you really just ask that? What could possibly make you think this place would have ice cream?
This is Sleepy Joe we're talking about. The answer kind of speaks for itself.
Well, sorry, but that's just about the best and only use of a spoon I can think of. If it's not for that, then what do we need a spoon for?
We gotta use it to scratch this wall so that big warden zombie can open up the secret room. Kinda random, I know. But before that, I want to build the acid gat kit. I collected the parts already, we just gotta get them to a workbench. Not that I need it per se, I mean I do have the Galil, which is a great Israeli machine gun. Yep, there's nobody better in the whole wide world than Israel. Joe, when we get home, you should send them $20 trillion for being a great ally to the US.
Again? But I've already sent them $30 trillion this month alone.
Spoken like a true neocon. Even at a time like this, George thinks simping for Israel is gonna solve all our problems. I used to fuck with Israel till Netanyahu decided to backstab me by congratulating Joe after the fraudulent election.
The Blundergat upgrade kit has been built.
No offense, Joe, but your entire presidency has been a blunder. I hope you didn't screw it up. Not that it'll affect me any, though. I'm going for the much superior Magma Gat.
Come on, Jack. I didn't screw it up. I'm blowing these freak bags up with an acidic splat.
Well, kudos, Joe, for not messing it up, at least. I guess next we should get the spoon. We need to check the code with the shield in the warden's office and then enter it in the number pad.
Way ahead of you, Georgie. I'm entering the code now. Someone will need to go get the spoon from the docks.
Well, people like to say I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, which is ridiculous, since I started off with a small loan of $1 million. So I'll leave that to someone else.
Guess I'll do it then, you lazy overweight orange bastard.
There it is. Got it. If only we could use this to dig our way out of here like that Clint Eastwood movie.
Escape from Alcatraz, great movie. You know, this whole experience has given me an idea. When I become president again, we're reopening Alcatraz and are going to use it to harbor the worst of the worst, like an in-country Guantanamo Bay. Maybe then we can close Gitmo like you promised and then failed to do, Barry.
Don't listen to him, Barack. He doesn't know how government works. But hey, do you mind if I see that spoon for a second?
I mean, I guess so. But I already told you, Joe, there's no ice cream here.
Why do you want to see that spoon anyways, Joe? It's not anything too special.
Yeah, it just seems like a normal spoon. It's certainly no golden spork.
No, there's more to it, I think. It's giving off the same vibes as this hat when I first found it.
So what then, Sleepy Joe? You think this spoon will show you another glimpse of the real Alcatraz? Because no offense, but your little forays into the weasel's head have been a tad underwhelming based on what you've told us about them.
I know, but still, there must be a method behind this madness. A reason for why I'm seeing these glimpses into Arlington's life. And besides, the zombies seem to have backed off for now. Might as well see what it'll show me.
Here you go then, Joe. Be careful with it.
Don't worry, Obama. I have a better grasp on things now.
Man, I'd kill for a bite of real food. I guess it is getting easier to force this slop down my gullet, though.
Hey, Al, heads up.
Oh, hey, Randy, how's it going?
Thankfully, these past few months, I have managed to make a couple friends. Randy plays a mean banjo, so the guards let him keep it with him.
Oh, you know, another day in paradise.
Ain't that the truth? I'm sure it's nothing compared to those warm Texas summers, though, huh?
Warm? That's putting it lightly, buddy. Texan summers are hot enough to make the devil sweat.
Can't say I've ever been down that far south. Me and the heat don't get along, see?
Trust me, Al, there's nothing like Texas. Tell you what, when our sentences are up, I'll show you around Houston.
Sure, Randy, why the hell not? Say, I never asked, what are you in for anyways?
Well, money's been tight my whole life. I was 15 years old when I committed my first robbery. From then on, it became a lifestyle. Robbed upwards of 10 banks before I finally got caught and sent here.
Oh, I know all about that, Randy. That's how I ended up here, too. I was the money handler for the DeLuca crime family. Damn near killed myself trying to blow open a bank vault.
You talking about Sal DeLuca? That's a mighty dangerous life you were living out there.
Yeah, well, I heard through the grapevine that Mr. DeLuca himself was indicted and if convicted is probably going to be sentenced here, too.
Seems I can't escape that life, even when I'm locked up.
I'm sure you'll be all right, Al. You got a good head on your shoulders, not like some of the guys here, myself included.
This guy reminds me a hell of a lot of George. A true Texan through and through.
Hey, George, you mind playing me a tune?
Huh? Who's George?
Did I say George? My bad, not sure where that came from. That name just popped in my head all of a sudden, which is weird because I don't even know a George.
Chalk it up to prison anxiety. This place has a way of messing with your head.
Yeah, well, how about that tune then? Might calm my nerves.
I got a better idea, Al. How about you show me what you got? Let's see if those lessons I've been teaching you have stuck.
Way to put me on the spot. I'm gonna sound terrible, you know.
Aw, nonsense. That tune you were messing around with the other day wasn't half bad. Let me hear it again.
I'll try, I guess.
Here goes.
Not bad at all, Al. Not bad at all.
Welcome back, Joe.
Did you learn anything useful, or has this just been another colossal waste of time?
Nothing stood out to me that would help us get out of here.
That's what I feared. Well, at least we got the spoon. We can continue our current plan of following the Easter egg steps and hope that buys us a ticket out of here.
You feeling good to go, Joe?
Yeah. It's just, every time that happens, I feel all of the weasel's thoughts and emotions as if they were my own. It's a lot to adjust to when I come back. Despite our differing circumstances, I can somewhat relate to him.
Well, our circumstances are pretty similar at the moment, both trapped in Alcatraz. I'd like to change that, though, and return to being a retired president. Let's move. All right. We need that warden motherfucker to show up again so we can make him open that secret room once the wall is scratched.
Yeah, I'm really wondering who that guy is and what his beef is with us exactly. I mean, he killed Bill. Does he just hate politicians? Because that's valid. But I should be exempt.
Oh, please, Donald. You are the most corrupt of them all.
Me? Corrupt? I dare you to come say that to my face.
Oh shit, here he comes, and he's bringing a mob of the dead with him.
Scratch the wall with the spoon, now to trick him into opening it up.
All right, big, dumb, and ugly, get your ass over here.
It's getting hectic up in here.
Hey, look, he died, and he opened a hole in the wall. This must be his freaky-ass sex dungeon.
I mean, maybe? It's definitely weird. Before we proceed any further, though, I want to get the magma gat.
You remember what to do, right? Throw that bitch in the fireplace and get to putting down these maggot munchers.
There we go. Now to return these zombie fucks to their graves.
It's a good thing we have all this crazy shit at our disposal, or we'd be fucked.
Yeah, for real. It's no thunder gat, but this acid gat thing is pretty awesome.
That's nothing, Joe. The magma gat is way better. I'll need you guys to protect me, though, while I bring this thing back to the new industries building.
Don't worry, Barry, we've got your back. Just do what your people do best and run.
I'm not even gonna dignify your racism with a response.
Sweet Lord in heaven, now that is fucking brutal. I'm not sure what's more violent, that or a hunting trip with Dick Cheney.
The big guy is on me. OMG, I did it! I killed them all by myself!
Huh. Guess you're not as worthless as I thought, Joe.
All right, made it. Now I'll have some real firepower in my hands. Might as well be a portable drone strike, the way it's gonna melt the flesh from their bones as if they were some kid in Kuwait.
Guys, where's the Pack-a-Punch? I've looked everywhere for it, but it's not on the roof.
Some wise guy thought it'd be a good idea to put a moving Pack-a-Punch here with no way of telling where it is. Even shitty Voyage of Despair knew to do that much. I hope whoever thought that was a good idea got life in Alcatraz.
I think we're good to move on to the next step of the plan. Let's go flip that lever in the secret room.
Would you look at that? About damn time, Box. With 4 blundergats, we stand a much better chance against the hordes.
We all here? Let's go check out what exactly he was hiding in that room then.
I don't like the shape of what's under that blanket.
Still, we need answers, Joe. What the? Well, we've clearly gone way beyond the realm of normalcy now.
The guy in the chair, who is that?
My body, before the transformation. The conduit that allowed me to bring you 4 here. The suffering you will endure, especially you, Joe, will be far worse than even that.
Huh? Me? What did I do that makes me a target?
This guy's talking out of his ass. If he was nuts enough to fry his own body, then he's clearly unwell.
Yeah, I won't let anything happen to you, Joe, don't worry. I believe next on the agenda is to retrieve the chronorium from the lab, right?
You know, that book is said to have infinite knowledge. Maybe we should have read that at the start for some answers.
Let's just hope that fuck-ass bird doesn't steal it from us. I do not want to check 40 fucking spawns for it.
Ah yes, the infamous bird step. I've heard of how awful it is. Well, there's the book. Let's try and read it.
What the? The pages. They're all blank. What a scam.
Blank, huh? Figures, the pages are capable of changing. Maybe it doesn't want us to have all the answers.
Can I take a look, Donald?
Knock yourself out. That book is as useless as, well, you, Sleepy Joe.
Well, you see anything in there, Joe? Looks blank to me, too.
No, there's nothing here. Just blank pages.
That's a shame. Still, we'll need the book for the Easter egg steps going forward.
Yeah, we gotta return it to the body in the secret room and use it to communicate with the spirits of Alcatraz and do those challenges.
I should probably mention that this book is giving off the same spectral energy as the hat and the spoon where I'm getting another vision.
All right, we'll protect you while your mind goes empty. Emptier than usual.
Huh? Where am I? This isn't like before. I still have my body.
'Tis not your body that has wound up in this place, President Biden, but your soul itself.
Who said that? And what do you mean, my soul? Am I dead?
No, Joseph. You are not dead. Not yet, anyways. There is still much work for you to do with this life you have been given, and the one you will receive after.
I don't understand. What are you talking about?
Surely you know of what I speak. You read the sacred texts of the chronorium, did you not? Though its contents appeared blank to the others, I showed you what you needed to see. It seems that the words spoke to your very soul, and so you have arrived at this place, the realm above creation, my home, and the origin of everything. A rare occurrence indeed for a mere mortal.
This is all just insane. Who are you exactly?
Even if I told you, Joseph, you wouldn't be able to comprehend it. What I can say is that I am the author of the chronorium.
But if that's true, and the words I read were certain to happen, then the blood, my blood.
A necessity, I'm afraid. If you wish for your friends to escape the prison you have found yourselves in. What happens after that, though? Well, you must find that answer yourself, child. I gave you all the info you needed.
I see. Well, I'd do anything for those 3. They're my best friends in the whole world, after all.
Do not be afraid. This is fated work. Though, since you will forget much of this conversation when your soul returns to its body, I suppose there's no harm in telling you that you so-called zomboys will play a vital role in the fabric of reality. You just don't know it yet.
This is also hard to believe. Say, while I have you, I do have one question. What's the deal with the other visions I've been experiencing involving Al Arlington and the real Alcatraz?
You and he have been connected by fate. That prison will serve as both of your graves. Though, as it so happens, death is not always final. These visions of yours have not been a random accident. When the time is right, you will both help each other. Now go forth. Carry out thine destiny, President Biden.
Huh. What happened?
You just kind of passed out, like full-blown snoring. Did you not have another vision like before?
No. I don't know what happened. I guess I was wrong about the book. I must have just dozed off.
I'm shocked, Sleepy Joe. Absolutely shocked. Listen, if you're done napping, we should get the Chronorium back to the corpse before that bird from the game shows up and actually does take it.
All right, magic book secured. A shame it couldn't tell us anything useful, but hopefully it'll be helpful in other ways.
It better? Well, while we're in the area, might as well get the magma gat.
I can't feel my face.
Quick word of advice, guys. Keep your shield blasts in stock by giving these zombies the good suck with the key.
George, we aren't noobs, we know that. Well, Joe is, but still. Also, if you want to go around sucking zombies, be my guest, but I would not be saying it like that.
I am not a noob. I mean, hell, I've survived longer here than I ever have in an actual COD Zombies game. Also, I'm the one seeing those visions, so I must be important.
The undead probably just think you're one of them, on account of your decaying mental and physical state, Joe. You make a good meat shield, though, and that's about it.
Come on, man. I'm capable of so much more. If they would just believe in me, I could be useful. Just give me a shot.
Oh shit, now that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show these freak bags a proper Texan goodbye with the ray gun Mark II.
Nice one, George. That'll be useful for sure. How about after this dog wave we bring the Chronorium to that secret room?
Sounds good to me. In the meantime, I'll suck any dogs that come my way.
You must be doing this intentionally to get under my skin, George.
That flabby orange skin of yours is also notoriously thin, so that doesn't take much effort.
Damn Joe, just delivering straight haymakers to Donald's ego out of nowhere. Now that's the Biden I remember as my VP.
Whatever, let's just get this stupid book to the corpse.
Why aren't you for dead yet? Whatever it is you're trying to do, it won't work.
I'll take your desperate cries of anger to mean that it will, you freak.
I guess we just sit the book in his lap. All right, now what?
Look, the book is reacting. It should show us a set of numbers to enter into the number pad, which will reveal the different souls of Alcatraz we need to help out.
I see. Seems our first set of numbers is 729.
Well, at least the numbers weren't 9/11, right, George?
Why the fuck would they be that, Barack?
I'm just fucking with you, George. Relax.
Aren't we now supposed to look for these portal thingies and shield blast them?
That's right. The lighthouse will point us in the right direction, and it's looking like the Powerhouse Challenge. This one's pretty annoying. More so than the radical left lunatics who like to protest me.
So who are we going to trust to handle this step? If I remember correctly, there's some Simon Says involved with this. Personally, I nominate Obama since he's the youngest and probably got the best memory.
Appreciate it, bro, but I'll definitely need a hand. Joe, want to work together like the good old days?
Really, Barack? You want my help?
Yeah, that seems counterproductive to the whole Obama having a good memory thing. Joe is a moron who doesn't even remember who's president.
Nonsense. He beat your ass in the election, so I trust him. And no, it wasn't rigged. Joe, just follow my lead and we'll be fine. Certain switches are going to light up and we just got to activate them in the order they light up in.
Thanks, Obama. I won't let you down. Let's do this.
All right, lights out. Keep an eye out for the switches that light up. It'll start off easy and get progressively more difficult.
Okay, I see. So they light up one after another and we hit them in that order. Say, who's messing with the lights in here anyways? Nosferatu?
Who knows, who cares, just focus on flipping the switches.
Don't mind me, I'll just be here to provide supervision in case things go awry and to keep zombies off your backs.
Appreciate it, George. When we've done this correctly, 3 of the electric panels will stay lit up for a few seconds, and we'll have to note the 3 symbols that are written down on a paper attached to each. You can help with that. Maybe we can take a photo with one of our phones so we don't forget.
This is bullshit. I can't believe I'm the one being the zombie bitch and not Joe.
I think this is the last one. Better snap a photo of mine, you two do the same. What do we do now?
We gotta grab a punch card and head back to the laboratory.
This looks like a punch card to me. Better go reunite with the annoying orange.
Hey guys, you're back quick. Are you telling me Joe didn't screw things up?
Of course I didn't. I was an invaluable part of helping Barack.
Now we gotta transcribe the 3 symbols we took pictures of into 3 different symbols using these computers, and then get a ghost by the power switch to flip the corresponding levers. Shouldn't be too hard for old W.
I swear, I'm just chopped liver here. But I guess I don't mind letting you guys do the shittier steps of this quest.
Well, I'm not particularly good with this computer stuff, but I am good at learning when pictures are involved. I got this.
No surprise there. Same president who passed No Child Left Behind and said, "Is our children learning?"
Ah, shut up, Joe. At least I got legislation passed. Joe Manchin has your presidency by the balls. Man, this guy is a sucker, doomed to keep working even after death. Don't worry, buddy. I'll release you from your afterlife of suffering.
Donald was right earlier. This is the most annoying challenge of the Easter egg, so I guess it's good to get it out of the way first.
There he goes, and look, he dropped us something. I think we bring these to the map in the lab once we have them all collected. I guess red balls are better than blue balls.
Next code is 438. Someone enter that shit.
All right, we gotta look for the next portal now.
The dock challenge is up next. This one has the dreaded Morse code step.
What's with zombies, Easter eggs, and fucking Morse code steps? Do they think we were all born in an era where that shit was used?
Joe, 3 of us here were literally born in the 1940s when Morse code was used. My dad taught me Morse code just in case. I mean, his whole squad in World War II was shot down and eaten by local cannibals, so something like that could come in handy.
Well, he must have done a poor job teaching you, or your hillbilly ass didn't retain the info, because you seem to be struggling.
It was a long time ago, okay? It's hard to keep track of all these beeps and boops.
It seems you finally met your match. Who would have thought Morse code would lead to your demise?
Damn it, he's right. This can't be where we fail. That'd be embarrassing as hell.
Maybe I can try George?
Sure, why not? I doubt you'll have much better luck, Joe, but I definitely need a break.
Hey, does that sound mean I did it?
What? This is impossible!
You know what? I'm not as surprised as that demonic voice is. I'm sure Joe's thought patterns are a lot like Morse code, just a bunch of random beeps and boops. But credit where it's due. Good job, Joe. Now we gotta look for a ghost in the infirmary.
I wonder what the correlation between this ghost and the Morse code is. Was it like a message to him or something?
He's right there. We could just ask him. Hey, you spooky specter, are you all right? Besides, being dead, of course?
Donald Trump. A pleasure to meet you, even like this.
The hell did you just say? How the fuck do you know who I am?
Even the dead must keep their secrets. But I do know each of you very well.
Well, that's pretty ominous. If you're not going to tell us who you are, then at least tell us what the hell you want. I presume you have one of those little red orbs?
A necessary component for your escape. If you want it, then guide me to the docks. Ship takes wayward souls to the place that life and death converge.
Okay, bro, you're giving off all sorts of red flags, but we do need that orb.
I guess it'd be quickest to take the gondola. Follow us.
I don't like this one bit. This thing is giving me a worse feeling than anything we've seen so far.
Yeah, it's pretty weird that he knew my name.
What's wrong, boys? You sound like you've seen a ghost.
Shut up! Not another word from you till we get there.
Almost there, and almost free of whoever this is.
Are we ever truly free, Joe? I suspect you will find the answer sooner than you think.
Just shut up and get the fuck out of here. And don't forget to give us the orb.
Very well. Thank you for the help. Be seeing you, presidential zomboys.
Well, he kept his end of the bargain, but man, that was all sorts of freaky.
It's over now, at least. And we're 2 for 2 on these challenges. Just gotta keep this streak up.
I'll go get the next set of numbers from the book. I do wonder how long we've been here exactly. I hope Michelle isn't worried about me.
Yeah, I hope if anything should happen to me, that Jill and Hunter will be okay.
Joe, are you crying? I know this isn't the best situation, but we're making good progress. Hell, even that warden-looking guy seems shaken up by us.
You're right, Donald. Just overthinking, I guess. It, looks like the lighthouse beam is pointing towards the showers.
That'd be the one involving the banjo playing Ghost, right? Maybe your country bumpkin ass can help him tune it, George.
You're so funny, Barry, I almost forgot to laugh.
Huh. A banjo playing Ghost? Could it be?
This must be the ghost we're looking for.
Arlington? Is that really you? Oh, it's so good to see you again, buddy. Even in a place like this. Gotta admit, the years have not been kind to you. You're so old. But seriously, I'm glad to see you. For the longest time now, I've wanted to say I'm sorry for dying like that. I never even got to show you around Houston like I promised. Maybe that's why I'm here. Why my soul hasn't been able to rest.
You're Randy, aren't you? I'm sorry, son, but I'm not who you think I am in this place. It's not what you think either.
Hold up, the ghost thinks you're Weasel? In case you haven't noticed, we're not ghosts like you.
His name is Al. But you, in the middle, you're truly not him? I'm sorry, it's just, you remind me so much of Al. And how do you know my name anyways? And Arlington's too, for that matter? I don't recall ever seeing you four when I was alive.
It's a long story, Randy, but the short of it is we're trapped here, in this hellish place. And for some reason, I've been able to contact Arlington in the real Alcatraz prison, not this twisted version. That's how I learned of you. I'm sure you know this as his friend, but he's really been suffering there. I didn't know you had passed, but I can only imagine that has made his situation much worse. I'm sure now that this is the reason I have been seeing glimpses of his life. I learned of you so that you can help us now.
Yeah. He suffered with depressive bouts often. Prison life didn't suit him. Unlike other inmates, he was a good guy who just made some bad choices. But if you can communicate with him like you said, then could you pass along a message for me?
Well, to say I communicate with him is a bit of a stretch. It's more like I can see and hear him and can only barely influence his thoughts. But I'll gladly take a message.
Slow down. Before we do anything, we do need your help. From one Texan to another, I'm asking nicely. We're looking for these red orbs. They're the key to our escape. You seen anything like that, Randy?
As a matter of fact, I have. Another one of the spirits gave it to me, told me to hold on to it for some reason.
Perfect. Thanks, man. If you just hand it over, we'll get out of your hair. Well, metaphorically speaking, of course, since you're a ghost and have no hair.
I never had much when I was alive either. But before we make this transaction, I have unfinished business that I would like to ask your help with. See, one of the things Albert left me with was an unfinished melody that he really wanted to turn into a full song. Seeing as how I'm, well, dead, I can't much play the banjo like I could in life. I can get the melody started for you, and one of yous can finish it. Maybe you, Texan boy.
The name's George Bush. And sure, I can try to, I guess. My peepaw taught me and my brother Jeb to play the banjo when I was young, before the arthritis took the use of his hands.
Your peepaw? Damn, y'all white folk have some weird names for your grandparents.
At least I know mine, Barack.
So you're George, huh? Well, let's get some music going now, boys, and be wary of the dead. It'll surely attract them. Here we go, George. Albert taught me this intro. Now it's up to you to come up with the rest. My banjo is a bit special now. It transcribes the music within your very soul. Let's see just how pure yours is, partner.
That's a mighty fine tune to start me off with, one I know very well. I think I know just the direction to take this in.
Very good. Now, my girl is reliant on spirit energy. And seeing as you're alive, it's going to take a toll on you. Look for the circles on the floor. That'll be your stage. And the slain undead, your energy.
Sounds about right. Feeding something zombie souls in order to proceed.
Who would have thought zombies would be such crazed fans of folk music?
My banjo playing was the only music most of these inmates got to hear when they were alive. I imagine it's some remnant of their former selves.
Gotta admit, this is a real toe tapper, George. Where are we going from here? God, I love this song.
Yeah, it's a bop. But Joe, how about we leave the singing to the professionals? I don't want to hear you butcher Maluka's lyrics.
Well, I'm sure Al would be tickled to death to know that someone wrote lyrics to a song he came up with.
If only I had a magic banjo like this in the real world, I could add country music star to my long list of achievements. We could form a band, take the Zomboys on the road.
Not bad of an idea, George. I'm sure we'd get our fair share of groupies, if you catch my drift.
Obama, we're talking about a band. You'd fit better in a hip-hop group, I think.
Donald, can you remind me to punch Joe when we get home for that comment?
Yeah, sure, Barry. But to pour water on this whole band idea, aside from your talent to play the skin flute and bass guitar,
I do not
Joe
play
and
the
I
bass.
don't know how to play any instruments. I mean, as a kid, I was an actual flute prodigy, but that was over 6 decades ago.
Stop the cap, Donald. You were probably just playing some plastic recorder like every kid does in class, and your parents lied to you that you were some musical genius to feed your ego. Now me, on the other hand, well, let's just say I can belt out a wicked triangle solo.
Joe, even your slow ass would struggle playing something as simple as the triangle. Besides, I don't need a band anyways. I'm a star, I can have any girl I choose. I start kissing, and it's no problem at all. They just let me do it. They tell me, Donald, stop, you're too good of a kisser.
I'm starting to really think you deserve to be here, Don. Randy, is your musical thirst quenched yet? I think George has done Al's song justice.
Indeed he has. Bring the banjo back when you kill all the walking corpses, and I'll play out and get you your orb. We did it, Al. We finished the song, just like you wanted to. I hope one day we can play together like we used to.
Well, this whole afterlife concept is pretty confusing to me. I'm not even sure what to believe anymore, but I'm sure wherever you're going, he'll meet you there someday.
I sure hope so. Oh yeah, Joe, was it? In regards to the message I wanted you to pass along, if you get the chance, just tell Al that even though I'm gone, his old buddy Randy is watching over him. And to stay strong. I believe he will get out of Alcatraz and really make something of himself, and that he'll always be a true friend. And to you, Ford, thank you for everything, truly. You have allowed me to find peace and to move on from this place. I hope with this orb thingy, y'all can do the same. I'll be rooting for you. May we meet again.
Got the orb. That Randy sure was a stand-up guy. Ghost.
Not gonna lie, his story was pretty sad. I hope Joe can actually deliver that message to Arlington.
Oh, brother. Now you're gonna start with the waterworks, Obama? Sure. Casper the Friendly Ghost told a good story, but I'm more focused on getting out of here than anything else.
Oh, have a heart, Donald. He got us one of the orbs, and we need those for the Easter egg.
Joe's right, and we've got over half the challenges done now, which is good. I'm gonna go ahead and check the book for the next numbers. 834. Now to enter it in the number pad.
I'll handle the numbers. Y'all look for the next portal.
Looks like the lighthouse is pointing back towards where we arrived at.
If the next challenge is the new industries one, then the ghost we're looking for should be in the library near the Mob of the Dead spawn.
Ah, there you are. Now to regroup with the others and get this next challenge started.
You shield blasted the portal, right, Joe? We need to find the ghost in the library now. Pretty sure this is the one we gotta suck with our key until he's vulnerable, and then kill with the trap in New Industries.
First you want to suck zombies, then hellhounds, and now ghosts? Jesus, George, you're freakier than Obama. And how does any of this make sense? You can't kill a ghost. The whole point is he's already dead.
Donald, did you just assume this spirit's gender? Not very inclusive of you.
Inclusive? Who gives a fuck? We're about to end this ghost's entire afterlife. Brutally, might I add.
In Black Ops 4, this here ghost is trying to kill another ghost with that shiv in its hand. I guess it just doesn't care about us, the ones who are actually a threat to it.
Again, how the fuck can you kill a ghost? And why would a ghost want to kill another ghost? And do they go to like super hell when they die the second time?
Donald, you are thinking way too hard about this. I don't think we're supposed to know the answers to these sort of questions.
He/her is almost in position. Someone flip the switch to the trap so we can kill them.
Joe, if this truly is a woke ghost, then I'll take great pleasure in ending it. Come on into the spinning blade trap of death.
There we go, 4 out of 5 challenges done. One step closer to hopefully going home.
Good shit. Let's head back inside the prison. The Michigan Avenue challenge is last.
If we're truly getting close to the end of this quest, then blood will be asked of me. If what was written in that book comes to pass. As long as my friends make it out alive, that's all I care about.
791, the final numbers. Hopefully the lucky set that'll get us out of this nightmare.
Someone go enter that shit. The rest of us can wait here, where the portal appears.
My whole life I've been reminded of my own mortality. The accident that took my wife and daughter, Bo's cancer, my old age and health problems catching up with me, and today, surrounded by the dead. So then, why am I still scared?
There it is. Joe must have entered the numbers. All right, fellas, last challenge. Everyone to the cafeteria.
The cafeteria? Don't suppose they're doing last meals there, are they? I would kill for some chocolate chip ice cream right about now.
We can have celebratory ice cream when we go home, Joe. We gotta lock in now. We'll have to escort this final ghost through the cell block, and I imagine this warden is gonna give everything he's got to make sure we fail.
Alright, you are, Barack. You may have made it this far, but the games end now.
This is it, guys. Our ghostly friend is here, and our path is clear. Let's get this final orb and show this madman just who he decided to fuck with and why that was the last mistake he'll ever make.
Look, the spirits of Alcatraz who are trapped here, they're cheering us on. Clearly you don't have as much influence and power as you think, you asshole warden.
The undead are under my control, and soon the rest of the spirits will be too, after I crush you.
You think you're gonna lay a finger on my friends? Over my dead body.
That's exactly what I'm counting on, Joe.
Nobody's dying here except you monster.
Well, here's our chance. There he is. Or at least one of his pussy-ass copies of himself. I wouldn't want to get a face full of Ray Gun Mark II either if I was him.
Almost there, guys. Just a bit further. Come on, Ghost, move like your afterlife depends on it.
Finally, all the challenges are done. So, can we leave now?
I doubt it'll be as simple as walking out. If I remember correctly, there's one more orb, and since we've done all the challenges, that asshole probably has it. In other words, a confrontation seems inevitable.
Yeah, that's what I feared.
How are we supposed to do that, though, when he keeps hiding?
I think maybe we should consult the Chronorium. It might tell us where he's at or what to do next.
Joe, are your short-term memory and/or dementia issues flaring up right now? The book was blank, unless of course it's decided to play nice and rewrite itself.
Yeah, I know. Blank. But there's no harm in checking, right?
I suppose not. Come on, Chronorium, don't let us down.
Time to see if this logic-forsaken book has anything new to tell us. It's as I expected. The pages are just as blank as they were before. What good is a book with infinite knowledge if it doesn't want to share any of it with us? We did all of those annoying challenges, have killed God knows how many zombies, and for what?
No kidding. I just want to know why we were sent here in the first place. What did we do exactly to deserve this?
Maybe I should take another look at the book?
No offense, Joe, but why would it be any different for you if it wasn't for Donald?
Well, I haven't been entirely honest with you guys. The Chronorium, it did reveal some info to me back in the lab.
And you're just telling us this, Joe? Why keep that a secret from us? And what did it say?
I should have known better than to trust a no-good Democrat like Joe Biden. Even now he can't help but scheme.
It's not like that. It's just what I read. I didn't want to freak any of you out.
We're way beyond that point, Joe. I mean, look where we are.
So you didn't like what the book said before, is that it? We know the pages are capable of changing, so what's it say now?
I don't think so.
Oh good, just the guy we were looking for. Clearly by now you can tell you're outmatched. Nothing you've thrown at us has stopped us from getting these orbs.
I must admit, Donald, you four have lasted longer than I thought. But only because I let you.
What? You're saying you let us get this far? That sounds like some serious coping and seething, Buster.
Oh, please. I've needed you for. You collected the missing pieces of the map for me. And now the way to the dark mechanism will be revealed, just as my master told me.
Bro, what are you on about? Stop yapping and tell us who you are and what you want from us.
I suppose the time for secrets is long over. You really want to know who I am? Well then, here's a clue. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
What? No, that's impossible.
Surprised to see me, guys?
You've got to be fucking with me. Bill, is that you?
Oh, what's wrong, Donald? You look like you've seen a ghost.
No, worse. Your ugly face? I thought you said you were dead.
Well, in a manner of speaking, the Bill Clinton that you knew before is dead. I was worthless, pathetic, weak. Then my master gave me a purpose, and through death, I was blessed with this new form.
Blessed? Are you blind, man? Actually, you married Hill Dog, so that totally checks out.
Bill, just who is this master you're referring to? Who gave you the power to send us into Blood of the Dead like this, and more importantly, why? I thought we were friends.
Friends? Don't make me laugh. The Apothecons are the only friends I need. They are waiting to be freed, released unto our world. That is my purpose. But enough talk. Your sentence begins now.
Hey, what happened to the lights?
Damn it, Bill. Enough with these games!
Believe me, Barack, this is no game.
Oh, what the hell? This is your master plan, Bill? Lock us up and throw away the key?
No, this can't be happening. We've failed. I've failed.
Hell no am I gonna waste away in a shitty cell like this. Bill, you better let us out right now.
It seems only Joe has grasped the reality of your situation.
Bill, what exactly do you plan on doing to us? And did you mention the Apothecons before? You're saying not only are they real, but you're siding with them?
When they overtake our world, Hillary and I shall rule alongside them. Think of all that power. It shall be paradise.
Paradise? You are fucking crazy.
You brought this upon yourself. when you shut me out of your YouTube channel, Zomboys.
What? This is because of a damn YouTube channel? Bill, you are fucking deranged.
Zombies is 4 players anyways. There was never room for you. It wasn't anything personal.
This is personal, Joe. For you even more than the other 3. Do you feel it? Pumping deep in your veins faster and faster now. Once the preparations are complete, your blood will be used to open a gateway, finally freeing them. You will suffer, Joe, but you will not die. Your heart will beat as an everlasting engine in my machine.
You can't do this, Bill.
Oh, but I can, and I will. You should feel honored to be a part of something this grand.
My God, you've completely lost it.
We won't let you lay a finger on Joe, you psychopath.
Empty threats from your current position, Bush. Now rest yourselves. Soon we begin.
Get back here, Bill. I'm not done with you. Bill! Damn it.
Isn't this just great? How could Bill do this to us?
And for the dumbest of reasons, too. Now we're stuck here. I'm scared that I'll never see my Laura again.
This is all your fault, Joe. You wanted us to play Blood of the Dead in the first place. And for whatever reason, he said they want your blood. The question is, why did the rest of us get dragged along?
Donald, shut your mouth. Joe didn't do this to us, Bill did. We can't be turning on each other.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, Joe. It's just, for the first time in my life, I'm scared. Joe? Shit, something's up with Joe.
I can hear you, Albert. I'm coming.
View sure is nice from up here. I hope Ferguson isn't going to be too mad about me swiping his keys, but I guess it doesn't really matter anyways. The city is so close, yet just out of reach. If only I had wings, I'd fly away and never look back. But I thought I could do this. Toughen up and make it a few years behind bars. But then you had to leave me, Randy. You were my only friend. The only one who saw me as a person and not some weasel. Who said you were allowed to die? Why God? Why me? And then there's you. The one I can't get out of my head.
I'm here, Al.
Who are you?
I'm Joe. Joe Biden.
Can you hear me?
Damn it, yes, I can hear you.
Are you even real?
Please, Al, don't do anything crazy. I'm right here with you.
Or am I just crazy? It doesn't even matter. Nothing does anymore. Wish I could say it was a good run.
Don't do this, Al, please. I'm begging you.
I made my mistakes. Hurt people I shouldn't have. I hope this makes up for it. And the world will be better off with one less weasel in it.
I don't think so, son. I've got you.
What the? Who's there? Why can't I move?
It's me, the one who's been with you all this time. My name is Joe Biden, and I'd like to have a talk with you, Al.
What on earth? What is this place? Wait a second. You're him, the one from my dreams.
This place, it exists between dream and reality. It seems that within this plane we can finally communicate freely. That must have been what the book was trying to tell me.
Book? What book? And just who are you exactly?
It's complicated, Al. Like I said, my name is Joe, and my friends and I, we could really use your help. The Alcatraz you've been sentenced to, There is a parallel version of it, more twisted and evil than anything you could imagine, where souls of the dead are trapped, but also my friends and I who are still alive.
None of what you're saying makes sense, man. A parallel version of Alcatraz? That's somehow worse than the one I've been in?
The one that took Randy's life?
I know you've been through a lot, Al. I've been there during some of those moments, felt your pain with you. But you can't give up on yourself. Truth be told, in the other Alcatraz I mentioned, we met your friend, Randy.
You what? But Randy's dead.
We met his spirit. He wasn't able to move on because of his regrets. He taught us the song you had been working on with his banjo. My friend George Bush, a fellow Texan, played with Randy and made wonderful music.
My song? Then you're not lying.
I'm not. We helped Randy's soul to move on, but before he did, he wanted me to tell you something. That you need to be strong, that he believes in you, that you'll do great things someday, and most importantly, that he's watching over you, and that you'll always be his friend.
He said all that? Sounds like him, all right. Thank you, Joe, for letting me know and for stopping me back there. Guess you're my guardian angel, huh?
Don't mention it. I just want to save whoever I can before it's too late.
You said you needed my help, right? I'm happy to oblige, but what can I do exactly?
This book I read, it told me everything, and now I understand what it meant. Your spirit must follow mine to the other Alcatraz, help us escape, and stop the evil that has imprisoned us. If you really want to fly, Al, this is your chance.
I'm a little confused still, and a bit scared, but I'll do it. You've helped me, and Randy too. I owe you.
Thanks, Albert. But truthfully, once this is all said and done, you'll probably forget ever meeting me and what you've done here. I just hope that the words Randy left you stay in your heart, even after.
Don't worry, Joe. I won't let myself forget them, no matter what. Well, we should probably go, right? You've got friends waiting for you, yeah?
Yeah, the best friends in the whole world. Let's get back to them. Just follow me. Guys, I'm back.
Joe, Jesus, we thought you were dead or something. Wait, did you have another one of those visions?
I did, and I didn't come back alone this time. There you are. Good to see you again.
Let me help you guys out.
We're free. Wait, that little bird, is that Al Arlington?
The one and only. Your friend Joe explained the situation. I'll do what I can to help out.
We appreciate it, Al.
Hey, here's your things. You'll need these crazy gats to stop that scary-looking palooka out there.
Sweet. Let's go end Bill's reign of terror over this island once and for all.
I'm gonna destroy him 10 times worse than I did his bitch-ass wife in 2016.
Defeating him in his current state isn't going to be easy, Donald. Don't get cocky.
We've got to find him and get that last orb from him.
What is the meaning of this? Back to your cells.
Yeah, right.
All right, this copy is down. Let's make our way across the catwalk.
Once we return the orbs to the map, we must find and put an end to the dark mechanism. It'll stop Bill's twisted plans in their tracks.
Come on, fellas, a bit further. I can sense that Bill guy around here.
I am immortal!
Jesus, he looks like a fucking super mutant from Fallout. Hold on, the spirits of Alcatraz. They're helping us.
Albert, that's you, ain't it? Give us a hand, partner.
Randy? Is that you?
Who else, buddy? Figured our friends here might still need my help. Let's buy 'em some time, together.
You got it, pal. We'll leave the rest to you four. And Joe, good luck, and thanks for everything.
No, thank you, Al. And Godspeed, my friend.
Take your hands off of me!
Smell you later, Bill. Huh, I guess those ghosts weren't so bad after all. Well, minus that creepy one from the infirmary earlier.
There it is, the final orb for the map. Let's get this down to the lab.
Here we go. What on earth? A cryopod? What could this be for?
I can't see anyone inside. Must not be too important.
Look, this room over here is open now. The dark mechanism awaits us above, and I'm guessing so too does Bill.
Well, let's not keep him waiting. We'll stop him and finally go home. There he is.
We held him up as long as we could. He's too strong for us now.
That's right. If I am too strong for the dead to stop, then you living presidents have no chance!
You are all talk, Bill. Don't bother begging for mercy because we're not showing any.
I can't believe we're in a boss fight against Bill fucking Clinton. We've got to power down that machine in the center. I think it's the source of his power.
Everything's been leading to this moment. We've got to use what we've learned.
He's throwing everything he's got at us. We'll need to have each other's backs. We're a team.
Your attempts at teamwork are adorable, George. Don't worry. I'll make sure you all die together.
Damn it, he's not showing any signs of slowing up. What do we do, Donald? You're the Easter egg expert here.
Come on, Sleepy Joe, you read the Chronorium. You should know. We've got to look for moments where the dark mechanism is vulnerable, and then we use our spectral shield to give it a good blast.
Okay, to be fair, Donald, I skimmed the book. I passed out, remember?
Soon, the apothecons will arrive and consume everything.
I can't believe I considered you a friend at one point, Bill. You're so far gone, it's almost sad.
Look there, something's happening.
Shit, we gotta destroy those balls before they destroy us. This is drawing a lot of energy from the machine, I presume, so we should have a chance to really hurt him.
That orb above the dark mechanism, I think we can hit it with a shield blast now.
I got it.
There we go, good job, Joe.
Wow. Whatever you're trying to do, it won't work. I will not allow you to prevent me from creating Hillary and I's perfect paradise.
The problem with your idea of paradise, Bill, is that it would be built upon the graves of millions, maybe billions. I will fight such injustices until my dying breath.
On that, Joe, we agree.
Yeah, well, little do you know, Bill, my death will be your undoing.
One more good shot on the dark mechanism like before, and we might be able to take it down. Bill's wasting a lot of its power on his own.
All right, when the moment presents itself, we strike and strike hard.
I have plenty of experience with that. I'll never forget my first drone strike. Blew a poor family in Libya to smithereens. It was pretty fucking awesome.
I'm trying to have a clean conscience, Barry. Don't remind me of that kind of stuff.
I will not return to my master of failure. Your time is up, old friends.
You could have stopped at "I will not return to my master" because we're killing you, here and now.
Shield blasting the orb.
No! My machine! The gateway! It's ruined! You will pay for this. You hear me? I am still immortal, and you are still trapped. No one escapes alive.
You're wrong, Bill. Some escape alive.
What the hell are you talking about, Joe? Joe, just what are you planning?
I believe that there comes a time in every man's life where a great sacrifice is asked of him. My life, though, it's been nothing but sacrifice. So what's one more then, right?
Joe, buddy, you're starting to scare me. What do you mean, sacrifice?
The Chronorium told me the truth, what must be done. There's only one way this ends. You three are the best friends I could have asked for. That's why I don't feel sad about this. I'd die 100 times to save your lives.
Are you crazy, Joe? You're talking about dying? You're not allowed to die.
Donald's right. You're my VP, damn it.
Why, Joe? Why does it have to be you?
I'm sorry, guys. I wish there was another way, but the only way to open a portal out of here is to overload the dark mechanism. Only my blood is capable of this. That is what the Chronorium told me.
So that's why you lied to us about the pages being blank. You just didn't want to worry us.
There has to be another way, damn it. I know we have our differences, Joe, but the country needs its president.
Let me do it, Joe. I've lived a good life. serve my 2 terms as president. There's still a lot for you to do.
Don't be ridiculous, Barry. You have 2 young, beautiful girls who need you in their lives. There are no alternatives here. The Chronorium is absolute. This is my destiny.
I won't forget this. You're the best Democrat I've ever known.
Not in a million years could I have asked for a better vice president or a better friend.
It was the honor of my life to serve as president. But Joe, being able to call you my dear friend was an even greater honor.
No, the honor is all mine. You all have shown me so much friendship over the years. Gaming together, supporting me during tough times. You all are more than friends. You're family, and I love you all. And please don't mourn my death, but celebrate my life. Now, to do the right thing. Bill, can you hear me? You had your chance to resolve things peacefully, and now, unfortunately, you've left me with no other choice.
What are you talking about? Don't you see you've ruined everything? Right, with the gateway closed, that means you're trapped here with me. And I intend on torturing you for eternity, hopefully earning back my master's trust.
There's just one problem with that plan of yours. I'm surprised you haven't caught on yet.
Lies! There is nothing you can do to escape this everlasting nightmare, Joe.
Maybe so, Bill, but I don't plan on escaping. You wanted my blood, right? My special blood? Well then, you're gonna get it. All of it.
What? My master? This is what he warned me of. But it'll kill you, you damn fool.
No, Bill. It'll kill us. Just remember, Joe, the pain won't compare to the hope you'll bring to your friends.
Dear God, Joe!
Ah!
Dark mechanism power rerouted. Vital signs normal. Soul transfer successful.
Yes, I was a bit worried that wouldn't work. So much planning, finally paying off. Gotta get used to being alive again, though. Death sure makes the joints stiff. Now what's next on the agenda? Infiltrate the Oval Office, contact Willard Weiler, and when all the pieces fall into place, finally get my revenge. Good thing there was a spare Joe Biden corpse laying around here for me to inhabit. Must have been one who was caught in the cycle. Now remember, Joe, George, Donald, and Barry, they aren't your friends. Don't go getting sentimental with them now. Speaking of, this must be the moment where I make my grand entrance. Poor Bill, never even realizing that the true master he was serving was me. Every action of his played right into my hands, and now he's just another loose end. I suppose it's time to go cut him free, so to speak. Stand back. I'll take care of Bill once and for all, gentlemen. Biden, blast!
What? This is impossible!
Holy shit, Joe, you just fucking eviscerated him. There's nothing left but his bones.
What is this? Is that my body? Is this the cost of immortality? I'm forced to wander as this vesselless thing?
All right, guys, this portal ought to bring us home. Everyone in.
It seems the other presidents can't see or hear me. But how did they pull that off anyways? And where did that second Joe come from? My master warned me that he was special, but still, this is beyond my comprehension. No matter. I will make the most of this new form. Surely it is capable of something. It was a gift from the Shadow Man after all. And once I figured out its secrets, I will get my revenge. I'm sorry, my sweet Hillary. You'll have to go on without me for a little while. But I promise I will return to you.
Finally, I'm ready to get out of here. I've had enough excitement for one day.
No kidding. I need a beer.
Wait, guys, what about Joe?
What are you waiting for, Donald? It's time to go home.
Now hold on a minute. Who the fuck are you? You look like Joe, but you just came out of nowhere. And Barack and George, they acted like it was nothing.
Interesting. Donald should have succumbed to the cognitive rewiring the moment he saw me. His bond with this Biden must be refusing to let me override his memories so quickly.
Hello? Earth to Skinwalker? I asked you a question.
It doesn't matter, Donald. I am Joe Biden. Let's just say I'm here to keep balance in your world, given his sacrifice. He's still alive, though barely. I'm not completely heartless to the situation at hand. So if you want to say a final goodbye, do it quick.
I don't understand, but I don't want Joe to face his final moments alone.
Hello? I'm still here. Anyone?
Oh, Joe, what have you done to yourself?
Donald, is that you? I thought I was gonna bleed to death, and you'd forget about me. I was so scared.
Like I said, Joe, I'll never forget you. I just hate seeing you in this much pain.
Come on, Donald. Don't cry. It doesn't suit you. I'll be free of this pain soon enough.
Joe, save your breath.
I'm dying anyways. No point saving it.
I'm sorry, Joe, for a lot of things. For all the insults, the bullying. I never meant a word of it. Truth be told, I was jealous of you.
You? Jealous of me? Don't be ridiculous, Donald.
No, it's true. No matter how hard I tried as president, nobody gave me the credit that I felt I deserved. And then you beat me in the 2020 election, and everyone treated you like a hero. And I couldn't stand it. But I was so wrong. You proved today that you are a hero. You saved my life and the others too. Your sacrifice will have a greater impact than you could ever know.
Me? A hero? Who would have thought? That means the world. Coming from you, buddy.
It's true. Bill has been defeated, the Apothecons thwarted. Who knows how many lives you saved?
Donald?
Yeah, Joe?
To be honest, I'm a little scared.
Don't be, Joe. Whatever's waiting for you on the other side, it'll surely be a paradise befitting a man of your character. I truly believe that.
I'm sorry, Donald. We're running out of time. The portal will close soon if we don't leave.
But I'm not ready to say goodbye yet.
Don't be silly, Donald. You don't want to die in this place like me? Go. Live your life. For your old pal, Joe.
All right, Joe. I will. Thanks for everything. I love you, brother.
Good. Finally, those three have given us some time alone. You. I knew it from the moment I saw you. That ghost from earlier. The one who knew us. That was you, wasn't it? Who are you exactly? And what's your role in all of this? Look at you. Guess you're not as slow as you seem. Trust me, Joe, you're better off not knowing all the details. But reversing death like that? Well, that was a bit of dark ether magic of which I am quite proficient. Only possible in a place like this, where the boundaries of life and death are flimsy, shall we say. But if you're capable of defying death, then couldn't you save me? But that wouldn't benefit me, now would it? Truth is, your fate was sealed far before Bill brought you here. It was all a part of my plan. Who do you think created the very machine you're now bleeding to death in? I created it specifically to be attuned with my blood, and in turn, yours could serve as a substitute. You will learn soon enough why I named it the Dark Mechanism. You see, Joe, I want you to really suffer in your final moments. So believe me when I say, what awaits you after death will be true hell. But don't worry, I'll take over as the Joe Biden of your world. Only we'll be in our dark Brandon arc. No, No, you can help me. You're a Biden. Wait, don't you know who I am?
As of now, Joe, you're a nobody. Not a soul will remember this day. Nobody will know what became of you. I wish I could say I was sorry, but...
I'm not.
My God, what have I done? Was this all a mistake? What am I dying for? If I'd known what kind of evil I'd just unleashed upon the world, I never would have stepped foot in this machine. Donald, George, Barack, even Jill, none of them will know. This isn't how I want things to end. I want to keep going, to keep being me, not give my life to that monster. All that hard work, my whole identity taken from me. It's not fair. I'm scared of what he'll do to them. George, Donald, Barry. I was the nicest one. And you won't even remember.
Shadows stretch where light won't dare. Chains of time they grip and tear. Walls of stone and screams confined echo through this cursed design. No one escapes alive. They say us all must burn to light the way. The sacrifice, the price is steep. The cycle breaks and faith will end. The gates are locked, the path unclear. Whispers crawl, they feed on fear. A single step, the ground will quake. The weight of worlds a soul must take. Alone I walk, the fire calls. Through endless halls, in crumbled walls. The choice remains, the thread is thin. To rise above, or drown within. No one escapes alive. They say us all must burn to light the way. The sacrifice, the price is steep. The cycle breaks and faith will end. Final breath, the tether snaps. The prison fades, the void unwraps. I cast my soul, I pay the toll to free the chains that bind us whole.
Yo, Arlington, wake the hell up.
Huh? Oh, hey, Ferguson. Is it morning already? Didn't feel like I got much sleep.
Well, it is a bit earlier than you're probably used to.
Let me guess. Punishment for swiping your keys the other night?
You know I have to do something, Al. You're lucky it was me who found you passed out up there, and not another one of the guards. Escape attempts land you a week in the hole, if not longer.
I told you, Stan, I wasn't trying to escape.
Yeah, you were. Just not alive. That would have been real dumb of you, Arlington. Would have had quite the mess to clean off the pavement, too.
I'm sorry, Ferguson. I gotta ask, though, why didn't you tell the warden?
And out myself as the guy who let a prisoner, Al Arlington no less, take his keys? I'd be fired on the spot. And with the way the economy is right now, and a son at home, I can't afford that.
You got a point there. Don't worry, I won't do something like that again.
You better not. And truth be told, Arlington, compared to some of the inmates here, you're not too bad to talk to.
You heard it here first, Alcatraz. Stanley Ferguson likes me. Who would have thought?
Hey, keep your voice down, Arlington. I tolerate you, nothing more.
I'm just busting your chops, Stanley. Your secret's safe with me.
With how much you yap, I doubt it. Say, how's your little comic book project coming along?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, actually. See, I was having trouble coming up with a name for the hero, but I think I finally got it figured out.
I thought his name was Icarus.
Well, yes, that's his superhero name, but a hero needs a secret identity, you know? The man under the mask. Who they are when they're not saving lives.
And you settled on...
His name will be Joe.
Joe, huh? I don't know. Seems a bit basic. I mean, not every Joe Schmo is cut out to be a hero, don't you think?
I disagree. You know, I think humans are innately good. Sure, sometimes we fall short or wind up on the wrong path in life. But what makes our species unique is our capacity to learn from our mistakes. To be better people tomorrow than we are today. Every one of us is capable of being a force for good, whether you're Joe Schmo or Joe Biden.
Joe Biden? Am I supposed to know who that is?
Did I say Joe Biden?
Yeah, you did.
Huh, not sure where that came from.
Well, regardless, I'm not going to tell you how to write your comic book. I don't get paid enough to do edits for the inmates. Besides, it sounds pretty good already. Guess I should get to the real reason I swung by your cell, huh?
Huh? You mean it wasn't just to wake me up?
I have something for you, actually. Stand back against the wall for me. Here it is.
Wait a sec, you got me a banjo?
Well, I heard you were friends with that inmate that passed away a couple months back. The one who would play for the other inmates.
Yeah, Randy. He would give me lessons during recreational hours.
Yeah, so I heard. And, well, the other guards and I, we miss hearing his tunes during our shifts. Once I got the okay from the warden, the other guards and I pooled together some scratch to buy this. Now, I know it's not the fanciest banjo in the world, but...
Thank you, Ferguson. It's perfect. Can I give you a hug, Stanley?
Okay, Arlington, relax. That'd definitely be against regs.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, Thank you, Ferguson. This means a lot.
Don't mention it. I better hear some good tunes from you, though, Arlington. Make your buddy proud.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Oh, and, no playing after lights out. Obviously.
You got it, boss.
All right. I'll just leave this here. Now I gotta get back to work. See you around, Arlington.
Later, Stanley.
Well, Al, you may still be in prison, but at least you're alive. Could always be worse, right? I can't explain it, but I think everything's gonna work out just fine. Besides, I know you're watching over me. Isn't that right, buddy? Just gotta take it one day at a time. And eventually, I'll get off this rock. And when I do, I'm gonna turn my life around. Yep, Albert Arlington is gonna be a force for good. Or die trying.